Welcome everybody to the stream. I see there's a couple of viewers already. The guys on Discord, I'll open them up just now so they can get their voices on air. Guys on Discord, I'm going to open you up in 10 seconds. So, gents, welcome. We're going to fly from Las Vegas to Spokane, and I hope you're going to enjoy it with us. Nothing special about the flight. It's just Southwest Virtual. We're just enjoying ourselves. I was sitting here thinking this morning. I work so hard, you know, and all these things. At some point in time, I really need to enjoy some of the fruits of my labor and also just relax a little bit. And that's all this is about. And if you want to enjoy it with us, feel free. If you have questions or suggestions, also feel free to ask that. But we're just here to enjoy ourselves, right, guys?
Of course.
Hello,
The name of the
everybody.
game. Hello, Hakan. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Cor. Yeah, I'm doing okay, man. I'm doing very well. You're welcome to
Oh.
join us here on Discord as well. Anybody who wants to join us on Discord, feel free. Alright, I think I'm gonna just quickly start cleaning this plane just for 5 minutes or so. We're still busy prepping, doing the flight planning and stuff, so might as well get that on screen, show you guys. I am down to the approach, it seems. We're going to use runway 21 on that side, and there we go. RNAV approach. That's cool. Right, so let's copy this. If this will help anybody, I'm going to put this in Skymatics chat for you guys. That's the actual official routing now, so there you have the whole plan. Control copy that section.
Ugh.
Click the wrong spot. Hate it. Export. Explain.
Somebody already had my call sign, so I need to change my call sign.
Hello, Mr. Mac.
Hello, Blogger Man. Hello, Mac.
Hello, Chris. Hello, Nico. Have you crossed paths with George today, Chris?
I haven't spoke to him yet, but I got a message off him, thank you.
Ah, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, and I think I may have an answer for Oliver. He's not here or online at the moment regarding his throttle.
Okay.
Nico, see what your thoughts are if you've got a minute. Or are you busy?
I'm semi-busy, but I can always listen to you, Mac.
You were explaining by any chance.
I'm busy streaming on YouTube, yes.
I beg your pardon.
What do you need?
If you go to settings,
Yes.
joystick,
Yes.
and go to control sensitivity.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, forget that. For the throttle, underneath on the right hand side, you see got add response curve.
Yeah.
Well, if you click on that and open that window, and at
Yeah.
the bottom you see a tick says has beta reverse detents.
Nope. Don't see that.
Alright, I'll share my screen so you can see my...
Oh, no, don't worry. I got it. As beta reverse detents. Yes, I see that. I see that.
Now,
I had to
if
go to
you
an
just...
actual throttle axis for that, yeah?
That's right. Now, if you click in that window, see what happens, and you can set up beta and reverse D. I mean, obviously, you're not going to save it, but
Yeah.
I'm wondering if you select that and move the beta and reverse points together, but would the throttle work and reverse below the reverse detemp point?
No, I don't know. I'm not even going to try that now.
But no, obviously, because you don't have the same sort of throttle. But I'm just thinking along the lines of his situation with that TQ6. Does it make sense
Yep.
to you?
Yep.
But of course, Mr. Mac, that's only available in the beta version, isn't it?
No, no.
No,
Old
I'm
version.
not in beta and I had it.
Excellent. That's clear to everyone. Thank you.
So it's a situation we might be able to solve for him. But if you're around, if he asks the question again, Nick, I have a reason for telling you in case he asks you again, in which case you could suggest the same thing.
Gotcha.
Guys, the Leo's on board.
I keep on forgetting to go and set my Iraq on some brief. Alright, I've just pre-filed on VATSIM.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Hello.
Good
Afternoon, Mark.
Afternoon.
Nico, are we transitioning at Milford MLF?
Yes.
The routing that you filed has a direct to Spokane. Are we flying any standard terminal arrival?
Yes. Yes.
Which
Yes.
one? 'Cause I don't
Yes.
see it in here. We've just got ZATIP direct.
Healy 2.
Healy 2.
Healy. HILIE 2.
Oh, why didn't it come up in your plan that you
Look,
sent?
no, because you need to look at line 2. Go back there. I've placed a second line. You'll see there Healy 2. I'm not sure where that CG is going to lie, so I'll have to come back to that one, unfortunately. Let's get some life into this aircraft. Mac,
Yes.
it's amazing how the NGXU has now messed up my brain. I want to use the right hand mouse button to click on the buttons and it doesn't work. I've got to roll it with the mouse wheel. In the NGXU, left click is forward and right click is lifting it back up or, you know, moving backwards. Just that one
what
flight has
comes-
messed me up.
That's what comes out in the younger brain. It can be reprogrammed easier than an old one.
Oh yeah. You know what, I did 2 flights in it. So after 2 flights it's now created a bit of a conflict in my muscle memory. Yeah. Anyway, we'll survive.
Is this building up as an excuse if the landing isn't perfect?
No,
this
not at all.
time?
No, I did a perfect landing. 2 perfect landings already today in this aircraft. No, not at all. Not at all.
I'm only winding you up.
I know. But for the benefit of the viewers, I'm just defending my own self. 2385.
I take it away, John's away to the fish and chips.
I don't know.
Well, he said he was going fishing today, didn't
No,
he?
yeah, but it never went because it was cold as hell and raining apparently.
What? It doesn't rain inside the fish and chip shop. Tell him.
He didn't say shop. He said river or dam or something he went to or was supposed to go to.
Yeah, no. Telling me could have caught a fish in the fish and chip shop instead.
Yeah.
Careful, I go fishing as well. I'm back.
Hello, Reggie. Are you flying with?
Are you streaming at the moment or not?
Yes.
Well, no, I think I've stripped it down, that thing. I think I found what the problem is. It's working. That's the
Oh.
old one I had. I think the wires in there were pushing it over. So anyway, streaming, I'll tell you later.
Okay.
I'm back. It's so frustrating. Are you on YouTube?
Yes, sir.
If I get the other one working, I've got a spare now.
Good.
Oh, somebody has found. Jordan has found a glitch in the
No,
feed.
it's known. That's known.
Ah,
We talked
okay.
about it. That's known. I know it's been happening for a while. I just put it back in the cradle and then I start working on
Yeah.
it.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, but I like your enthusiasm.
Well, I like you to be aware of these things
Yeah.
because I know everybody comes to you with a question.
Yep.
Plus the fact your memory is probably far better as a memory database than mine.
Gotcha.
Just watch your arrival on that one, Nico. Just look for high terrain.
It's an
But
RNAV
look,
arrival, so I will trust that Zibo
well,
code
it's
works.
self-explanatory. It says there's a heli one.
Looks like you had a good night's rest. You slept very well. All rested and assured of yourself now. Fantastic, Mac.
Well, we tried to make life the simming community jovial, friendly, and all the rest.
No, you know it, especially in this channel. No, I love it. I love it. What are you doing? Clicking the wrong place. Damn it, more! More! So... Yeah, that's good enough. That is good enough. Right. Sergeant, for better stability. I think it's a habit. There's no real big reason for it, but I like the way the aircraft feels and handles when it's got more load than less load.
Something I'll discuss with you when you're offline, Nico, reference that comment. Data that I was read elsewhere, but I'd rather keep it low key at the moment.
Okay. Hey, Shalom Noz. Gentlemen, those of you who are flying with, how far are you? Are you guys ready to go?
5 minutes.
Right.
I'm catching up. It's not critical. What?
Yeah, we're probably gonna go there soon. We have a couple of people requesting Middle Eastern kind of flights, so I must just remember when we plan the next group flight or something to actually go there. Well, we can't stop this flight now, my friend, unfortunately. We'll do it next time. Or some other time at least.
Round to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready. Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Hello, Noel. Good afternoon. Noz, I have it, and it's all messed up again, so We'll wait for the update and then we'll try set it up again.
Oh, you're pushing back, are you? Right, this catching up.
Yeah, I'll be pushing in about a minute.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Ladies and gentlemen, the boarding doors are closed. Flight attendants prepare doors for departure cross check. Fair price staff stand by for all calls.
I'll cheat today. I'll start on the runway.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Okay, I'm just opening my X-Pilot, Nico.
Yako, I'm sitting here eating all kinds of nice things and setting up and thinking about so many other things. I never started my Swift either, so I'm only starting now.
Sounds like Nico's got an aero.
Chicken fingers and chips and some sweet and sour sauce and, you know, stuff like that.
Very nice.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Let's see if I can see you, Nico. Where are you parked, sir?
Almost in the middle of the airfield, in the middle of, well, downwind point for runway 26 right.
I wonder why that would be.
Because I am connected. I've got two other traffics here in front of me. ASA 1897, and then there was someone else whose number I don't see right now.
It would help if I connected, right? Oh goodness. Okay, follow the flight plan. Submit it. Okay. Let's see. Ah, there we go. Are you Southwest 810?
Yep.
That's runway 26 right to your right. So we're taxiing all the way down. Am I correct?
I beg your pardon. Sorry. I'm thinking about my center field bumps, and pilot guy 707 is correct. I forgot to switch them on. I completely forgot about them. So thank you for that, pilot guy. Awesome to have you as my FO today. Stick around. I'm probably gonna need you a few more times.
I think I need one of those.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Man, it helps, I tell you. Sorry, okay, Yaku, so you were talking about taxiing or something and I missed that?
No, I'm just asking, are you taxiing straight ahead? Is the runway is towards your right? That's 26
Yes,
right.
yes,
You're taxiing
yes.
all the way down to the bottom.
Yeah.
Because my aviate tab, for some reason, I don't know, it's not loading up my Navigraph tab that I can open up to see my charts. It's so annoying because it worked earlier. It's probably just got disconnected or something. My Symlink likes to act up sometimes.
It's that great wall you are sitting behind.
Yep, that's no lie.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the left. We'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
My son is enjoying himself, whatever he's doing in this game he's playing. So if you hear lots of noise, that's just him. Right, I think we've got everything we need. 2 knots of wind, nothing to complain about. Las Vegas traffic, Southwest 810, taxiing holding point for runway 26 right.
You've already had that instruction, have you, Nico?
What instruction?
It's at the holding point.
No, there's no ATC here. I'm guiding myself, so I'm just making the call to tell everybody I'm on my way to that holding point.
Okay, well, that's useful. Good.
No, it's about good manners, you know, just telling people where you are, what your intentions are. I know a lot of these new, younger guys don't understand, you know, the principle, but they'll learn soon enough.
Sequence, though, isn't it? Yeah, but it's still the correct sequence, isn't it?
Yeah.
Using ATC as well. Yeah, that's the important thing. Okay.
Owen, good to see that you've got SDKP running. Yeah, awesome. Sorry, Reggie.
I was talking to myself. I've misread it. 19.8 landing weight. I've got to redo that. I thought that was wrong.
Hakan? Oh, he's not here anymore.
No, he went off for some reason.
That's Yaku. Owen, that's Yaku. I'm looking at the chart and I'm driving skew. Look where you're going, mate. Potgieter.
Yo, what's up?
Owen wants to know who you are. So I'm telling
Um,
him who you are. Hey, Ora. Hallo, welkom. Ja, het gaan goed met my en met jou. I'm still busy learning Turkish, so I'll get to Setswana later, but Turkish, getting there. Gotcha, Owen. Afrikaans, pilot guy, ons is Afrikaans, van Suid-Afrika. So, obviously, my great grandparents, Yakus as well. Most of us originated from either Holland or, you know, Netherlands or Belgium or France or Germany. My great grandparents are from Flanders in Belgium. Don't know where yours are from exactly, Jacob, but it's got to be close by somewhere.
yeah, it's gotta be close.
Yes, Ora. Excellent. So then you probably know some of my great distant cousins and people, you know, in the family. That's amazing. Small world, eh? Ek is bly jy kan regtig praat, Ora. Dis goed as jy bietjie Afrikaans kan praat. Alright, let's see what we're doing. Taxi, nav lights, runway lights. We've got all of those. Pressurization set. I think we are about ready to go. Squawking Charlie.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Daar sy. Kom ons gaan. Las Vegas traffic southwest 810 taking off runway 26 right.
Laat waai.
Daar sy. Ja, Johan, jy is ook hier. Ja, nog 'n Afrikaner.
Las Vegas traffic,
Wrong
Delta
button.
1980.
Wrong button.
I've got it set up as the same one.
No, won't work. And it, you must be on 122.8. Oh, goodness gracious, I'm not even on the right frequency. And now I'm doing something I really shouldn't do. Sorry, guys. Don't do what I do. Do what I say. Do different things. There we go, okay.
Las Vegas traffic, Delta 1988, push and start complete. Gate
You're on set.
43, taxi to runway holding point for 26 right.
Yeah, the excitement of all the Afrikaans and Dutch coming together. Don't think about frequencies and things. Chips. That's still the frequency I was on at for ground at Dublin earlier.
There goes Nico. Southwest 810.
Oh, you can feel we are heavy.
Yeah, he wanted to quite a bit of power to get taxi.
Gear up. Wow, what a slow
400.
climb. There we go. Yeah, that was a nice flight. Doing the 2 sectors this morning, having the ATC and the good company of all the friends here, that was really,
1000.
really a good stream. And I see we had a ton of likes on it, eh?
Yeah, I enjoyed this morning, even though, you know, I had the problem, but I've solved that, hopefully. So, all is good. Right, I'm going to take off.
Nos, the timer was set. I started my timer before I started taxiing. Owen, go for it. Once you've got it, it will be I mean, it's a new world that opens up for you, so it's well worth studying it and getting used to it, getting it under the belt there.
What was the Q&H? Do you know offhand, Nico?
29901.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Noel, on the desktop simulator, I've done some simulation of errors.
Alaska 1897, push and start, class 26 right.
I've done some errors and stuff with Zibo here, you know, watching me, guiding me through a couple of things. But in actual fact, I don't like doing it on the desktop simulator. When I go fly the proper real thing, I mean the level D sim, here at Joburg International, we usually go through all the correct drills and everything. I find it's much easier doing it in the real thing than it is on the desktop sim. But you know, I don't specialize in it. If you want me to do something, I'll first have to, you know, run through it and see that I don't make a fool of myself, kind of a thing. But in the real big one, you know, we've had a couple of engine outs, bird strikes, fire in the cockpit, all kinds of nice things the guys throw at you in the real thing. Can't see much of the strip from here. It's supposed to be there, only a handful of buildings showing. Ora, I don't know. At this point in time, ComAir is under administration, and whether they're going to allow us in at this point in time is highly unlikely. Once they open, you know, we can rekindle the old friendships and maybe try. But at this point in time, I mean, everybody is under administration or liquidated or in some form of financial distress. So there's not much happening.
Las Vegas traffic, Delta 1988, entering runway 26 right ahead.
Somebody's got an open mic. Yeah, could check your mic.
It's not.
Okay, pilot guy, the last time we went, we actually did a bird strike engine failure at Cape Town International, and they gave me a 12 knot direct crosswind for runway 01. And we did it with the failed engine. The engine number 2 was off. Then we went back and we did a normal circuit without the engine failure, and I swear I landed the Boeing better with one engine than I did with two engines. It was funny, we all laughed about it, but I mean, that's my experience. The other thing we also did was they gave me a few times now the opportunity to land in St. Helena, the little island there off Angola's coast. And there are two runways. Now, runway 20 is notoriously bad for wind shear and everything. And you've got very high cliffs and down into the sea on both sides. So what happens is with the mixture of winds and stuff, I've had the opportunity to land the big one there a couple of times. And I tell you what, that is one hell of an experience. To come in there, to fight those winds, to do a proper landing and not die on the other side. That is an experience and a half that I find difficult to convey the feeling, but the feeling of accomplishment is just amazing when you're done. NOS, my call sign is as above. Look at on the top of the screen. SWA 810, Southwest 810. It's published right at the top of the screen. Well, pilot guy, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? That is what they gave me at that time. When I go back, I'll remind them to give me a little bit more, then I'll come tell you about it. Desert or not, this is a really beautiful area. I like the orthos and everything in this area. The dam, just amazing.
Yeah, I was just going to say how good they are compared to, the default stuff. They look good.
Yeah.
God, this is a slow climb. What did you get? 360 cruise?
350.
Okay.
Las Vegas traffic, Alaska 1897 landing at 26 right, Las Vegas.
Yeah, Nico, I tend to agree. That is quite a nice departure out of Las Vegas, even though it's a barren piece of land.
Yeah, it's got a strange beauty to it.
1,000 to go. Uncle Chris, why are you so quiet?
Do I do a second flight today and go right across the country again for the Transcon thing?
It's still early in the morning. Well, early in the day for you.
Yeah.
I'm already making my way to Sunday.
You are. 20 minutes to go. Our time-traveling friend.
Oh, I don't know why I do this to myself, because I've got work very early in the morning.
Oh, man.
And it's the last day of the week for me, basically, so... On the last day, I'm making myself stretch it out.
There you go. Got to enjoy it, right?
Only live once.
That's right. Or as the young kids say, YOLO.
YOLO.
Release. Right, and there is the HUD. Okay. Urban made me think about this HUD story just now, and I realized after the last full reinstall of the mod, I haven't really set it up correctly. Now she's back. Jaco.
Yo.
Jou quality is uitstekend. Die stream quality is baie mooi.
Donkey. Finally, seriously, it took me a while to get it sorted and figure it out. I'm just happy that I finally got to get it to some respectable
level.
Quality.
Yeah, it looks very nice.
It's nothing worse than watching somebody stream something and the quality is really poor.
Yeah.
And the sound on the stream, I don't know if the sound is too loud or if it's fine for the stream.
I'm not listening to it because if I listen to it now, I'm going to broadcast you on my stream.
Yes, of course.
When we're done and so on, I can have a look and listen. Do you save your videos? Can one listen?
Yeah, I think they do. They save automatically after I end the stream. It saves automatically.
The enthusiast. Hello, welcome to the stream. Sorry, Jaco.
Oh, we just had a follower.
Yes, I saw it on your stream.
Follow. Westbird Walk 46876. Welcome.
The enthusiast, yeah, it's actually kind of quiet in this stream. This morning we had much more action and things happening, but yeah, we like doing it live because we like to interact, with each other here. So you're welcome to stick around.
Well, I have a question for you there, Nico. I'm using the runway 21Z RNAV approach.
Yeah.
What would I set the altimeter to for that approach?
Well, the altimeter is going to be whatever the QNH is, whatever the METAR tells you to put it. That's not something I can tell you, and you're going to have to check the METAR.
Oh, well, let's put it a different way. What altitude shall I put into the
Okay,
panel?
let's backtrack. Let me put my sim toolkit up on screen and then we talk through it, okay? Because I think you're mistaken a few things here. So let's get that on screen and I'll talk you through it.
Probably things are wrong. You got the intercept for the ILS. Well, this is RNAV, which is slightly different. So it says 3,400 here, WebEx. But what would I actually set the altitude to for the intercept?
Let me quickly read through here. Right, this is an ordinary RNAV approach. Okay, so the first thing that you need to know is if you set your MCP altitude, I'm going to move it a little bit, let's do it together. If you're going to set your MCP altitude to the 3,400 that is there, stipulated there,
Yeah.
okay, which is your intercept altitude, that's where the actual final approach and the glide path begins. Okay.
Okay.
The aircraft is physically going to stop at 3,400. It will not go down on the
That's
RNAV.
right.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I understand. Yeah.
What you need to do is we need to look at what the minimums are. Okay. So depending on what your minimums are and what you're going to fly, if it's an RNP 011, 015 or 030, I mean we can do 011 in the Zibo. Okay. So your minimums, your decision altitude basically is going to be 2,596. Right?
Chose the other one. Okay. Yep.
Yeah. So what I will do is I will put 2,600 in the MCP because that will be where the actual aircraft descends to. Right. It won't go below that. Right. So you should
I understand.
be safe.
Yeah.
Okay. So you then have to, let's move it slightly. You won't be able to see it. Let's change the size. Let's do it this way. So if we go and we now set 2,596. Why is it not turning? Come on. 2,596 will be the decision altitude. We're going to tune that into the EFIS and we're going to have that on the primary flight display. Sorry guys, it is a bit, it's moving around in the cockpit here, so anything's possible.
Yeah, it's awkward. Huh? Is it? Right, so I chose the other one, the straight in, but it's 2596, I should say. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's 2596. That, if you look on my screen, I've set that on the Barrow for decision altitude, which is exactly what the chart is telling us. 2596. We can do RNP 011 in the Zibo. It's perfectly capable of doing it. Okay. So we've got the decision height 2596. The little green line with the green triangle will be on that flight level or altitude right there. Our MCP is set to 2600 to prevent us from going down. So before you hit your decision altitude, you're going to have to disable your autopilot and you're going to have to fly it down from 2600, which isn't that much. It's not going to be
No, that's
far.
not a problem. Yeah, I understand.
So this is how I would do this. This is how I'm going to fly this approach. So
basically, it's hand flying from that point.
2,600
Yeah.
down. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. That's clarified that one for me.
Okay. Damn, we just went out of the auto for XP area. There it is behind us. Now we're in default.
On that subject, Nico, of Barrow and minimums, when would you Barrow and when would you use radio?
When the chart tells you to use radio. Radio is a precision thing, and that's usually Cat 2 or Cat 3 A or B when you use radio. Cat 1 and normal RNAV stuff like that's usually all Barrow. You will see on the chart, let's just bring this back up. On this chart you see DA with an H. Okay, that's your decision altitude in height. That is 2596 above mean sea level, and the 250, that is your radio altimeter from the ground. That's 250 feet AGL above ground level. Okay, but this way, the way it's depicted here, this says Barrow. If it says RA, it's a radio altimeter.
That's interesting. I asked the same question the other day. That's a bit more information still. So that 250, I understand. Yep. Thank you.
No please.
Oh, nice.
That's why I asked Nico to clarify for you, Reg.
Yeah, thank you, Chris. I've got a picture for you. I'll send you later, Chris.
Thank you, Reg.
This is the Las Vegas one. It's not the right one. It won't give it to us. See that one? Also not. No, Las Vegas doesn't even have that. Let's go to... Well, let's just take LPPR. Let's quickly have a look at one. Let's find one. There you go. Look at that. There you can clearly see it. RA. See. So if you use your radio altimeter and you set that to 108, it equates to being exactly the same as the barometer set to 251.
Can you just go over that again, Nico, please? That bit.
Okay. DA is your decision altitude, and the height in brackets is the 251. That is 251 feet above sea level. Okay?
Yep.
Your radio
I see.
altimeter, the radio altimeter can be set to 108 feet AGL. See, that's
see.
RA versus DA. So the bottom one, that's always barometer, and the RA is then radio. With a Cat 2 approach into Porto, you can choose your side yourself. Do you want to use a radio altimeter or do you want to use barometer?
Yeah,
but that's on Cat 2. Look on Cat 1. On Cat 1, you cannot use a radio altimeter. You have to use the barometer at 351.
That is really useful. Yeah, that's really useful. You know, to understand more on the charts. Thank you. Better than guesswork.
Yeah, you have to ask. It just makes life so much easier. Yeah, when you're on the right track there, you were just typing out what I was saying. It's like this, right? I'm busy having a discussion on the P3D group with a user. The guy asked 7 hours ago about a problem with Sim Toolkit Pro. Now, I meant no disrespect, nothing negative or weird. I'm not trying to be a smarty pants. All I asked is, why do you ask on that group when you could have asked the developer? Now he calls me a smarty pants. And I think to myself, you know, when did common sense leave the building? Why do you have to ask people to gossip when you have a direct line to the developer? You could have had your answer 6.75 hours ago already if you had just bothered to ask the actual developer. You know, we need to learn to ask questions. This nonsense that we need to be afraid to ask questions is silly, you know. But in the same breath, be careful who you ask. You know, just go to a knowledgeable person that actually knows. You know, don't listen to gossip. Which is funny. I mean, now he's busy. This guy's upsetting me for putting words in my mouth now.
Calm down, Nico. It's not worth it.
I know.
I think it must be something in the air when many of the younger generation have been born. There was something missing when they took their first goal.
Yeah. Maybe the breast milk formula changed or something. I don't know.
Something like that. I'm just approaching Yerin waypoint. I don't know where you are.
I'm 67 miles out from CRITO. Nico, question for you about X-Pilot and about Sim and your virtual airline. If you fly for a virtual airline and you connect it to, say, for example, X-Pilot, and you disconnect from it because of a weak connection, does that count against your flight?
Jaco, say again. I need to concentrate on what you're saying.
Okay, so if you're connected on xPilot and you're flying a virtual airline flight, and your xPilot client keeps connecting every so often that you have to reconnect, would it not count against you or anything like that?
No, not at all. Not at all. Owen, that's correct. There are only two reasons to use it, and that's Cat 2 and Cat 3 approaches. On a Cat 2, you can choose which one you use. On a Cat 3A, you can still choose. On a Cat 3B, you cannot choose. In actual fact, now that I'm thinking about it, I'll have to check the charts. In actual fact, in Cat 3, I don't think you can change. You can choose. Cat 3A is a radio. Cat 3B is nothing. There is no such thing as a minimum in a Cat 3B. That is a full auto land. So let me rephrase that. Just summarize it from the beginning. In a Cat 1, it's only baro. Cat 2, you can choose baro or radio. Cat 3A, it's only radio, and Cat 3B, there is no minimums because it's a full auto land. You have no control over minimums. That aircraft is designed to land and must land by law fully automatically in Cat 3B.
What good clarification, Nico.
Yeah. Well, radio, sorry, I've just seen your last question. RA is height. RA is height. Because it physically measures from the ground to the aircraft. It's a radio signal that goes down from radar, hits the ground, comes back. So RA is always is height. It's always from a ground level up. It's got nothing to do with altitude.
And just to clarify that, if you want to easily remember, look for the elevation of the airfield, add it to RA, and it will always equal DA.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. Yeah, Owen, you're asking me things I really don't know. I know what you're saying, but this is just something I was taught, I learned it, and I know it. You know, I didn't break myself trying to overanalyze it. I don't know. If you need more info, we'll have to ask one of the other pilots.
So while we're cruising, setting the ILS frequency, do you only need to set both radios if you're going to do an auto land, or just one channel?
No, auto land is always dual channel, both sides.
Yeah, auto land 2 channels, but I saw that just the 1 channel, and that's for a straightforward
normal
ILS. Yeah.
Yeah, then you have to land it.
Okay, thank you. Another small thing, but now I know.
Nos, the only reason you say that is because you don't know any better. Your ignorance is leading you by the nose there. Navigraph gives you a heavenly lot that I cannot do without. To fly around with a semi-broken flight simulator is not my idea of fun. I want things to be like real world, and that's why I spend money on Navigraph. There's no other way of getting the correct details without Navigraph for flight simmers. If you want to use real world tools, you can even do that, but you have to start somewhere.
Yeah, I used Little Navmap as a starter, which wasn't bad, but Navigraph is the thing. Little Navmap though, it was functional, let's put it that way.
Yeah, but Navigraph just takes you to the next level, man.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Much easier.
Do you get hold of your up-to-date air apps then? No?
Probably Pirate Bay. I mean, if he doesn't spend money on it, he can't get it any other way, which is sad, actually.
That's why I asked the question. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I can't live without my Navigraph. I tell you what, when I had to pay in February, it hurt me, man. It really hurt me. I was low on finances, but I promise you, I skipped a few takeaways and I bought that.
And who supports all this stuff that you pirate then, Nos?
Yeah, it's not good. Nos, it's not good. You're gonna have to, at some point in time, stop doing it because you're killing the industry. You're killing guys like me. We're trying to, you know, offer good service and good everything. It costs money. You know, your daddy doesn't work for free. I don't work for free either.
I'm afraid you need to change your attitude to my way of thinking.
For sure. I mean, let me give you an example. Let's say it's your turn to mow the lawn and your dad pays your brother. You'll be pretty upset. So what would you call the space difference between the ground and the air? Is that not an altitude difference? SK son. I mean, obviously it's depicting an altitude of some sorts. So the radio tells you the difference in altitude between the ground and yourself. It's not referencing sea level or anything. It's obviously talking about altitude. It does reference altitude, my way of thinking, because what else do you call that? I'm at the total loss. I know English is not my first language, but I mean, surely that is an altitude, Mac?
I'm just going to get the Jefferson chart and confirm what they call RA.
Yeah, look, height above ground, radio altimeter, radio altitude. It talks about the space between the aircraft and the ground. So I don't know if semantics is really supposed to make such a big difference. You know, potato, potato, tomato, tomato. It's the difference in height between the aircraft and the ground. The difference in altitude. That's what it is.
It is indeed, Nico.
Yeah.
Uncle Chris, you finally back in the mix of things. You were so quiet there for a moment.
Yeah, I was listening to Nico and his explanation of RA for clarification for Reg. So, because Reg asked the question, and if you need a direct answer, you go to the horse's mouth, in my opinion.
Mm.
Yeah, it's really useful. Thank you. Yeah, the landing was eventful, Chris, in Norway, but I need to send you the picture. So,
I guess.
so you can give me directions.
It is a challenge, Reg, that's for sure.
I didn't even see the runway. But anyway, I tried to send the picture earlier as a message, but the file's too big, it wouldn't let me. So I'll tweak it and send it to you. Ask you for directions.
Yeah, no problem, Reg.
So Yaku, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Talk to me about this Mixer story. What is Mixer? Where does that fit into the greater scheme of things in this world?
Okay, well, Mixer is owned by Microsoft, and Twitch basically had everything monopolized. So they decided they're going to create a different platform. They got some of the big streamers to hop on over to their platform, and I don't know, there was from what I read on something about the people complaining about some of the terms and conditions on Twitch. You know, especially the bigger accounts when it comes to monetization and revenue earned by the streamers and the strikes that they've been getting for things that were out of their control. They didn't really trespass anything. So a lot of the big guys said, you know what, I'll make the move to Mixer or to YouTube. And some of those guys are having really good success with the moves. Obviously, Twitch is still the preferred platform to use, and is probably still the most popular one across the world because it's been used for so long. But I mean, something different is not necessarily a bad thing. I'm basically forced to use it because of where I'm trying to stream from.
Which is not a bad thing. It is working. It works.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. It works. And they've got decent infrastructure for streamers as well. So I'm still figuring it all out. I'm still figuring it all out.
And what do you use to stream with? OBS, Streamlabs OBS?
No, I use OBS.
Just ordinary OBS?
Yeah, just ordinary OBS. I have Streamlabs as well, but I had to remove all of my overlays and things for the stream now because I messed up some of the outputs, and I just decided, you know what, for the first few streams, I'll just keep it plain, simple, no overlays or anything like that. I'll add it bit by bit and see how the stream looks once everything is the way I would like it to be.
Yeah.
One thing I've noticed about the Mixer community, it's a lot less toxic than what you find on Twitch.
Of course, yes. And the guys are super helpful. When I first started using the platform, man, some of the most random people were so helpful. You don't know them from a bar of soap, but they would go out of their way to try and help you if you had a question or a problem, which was refreshing, to say the least.
Well, the picture quality is really good.
What, with the Mixer stream?
Yeah.
Nice. Let's move a view for you there. Let's go. In the wrong window, yeah. Now that's still the orthos. I think I've got most of the United States covered. Let's do a, what do you call it, like an orbit view. I still need to fix that contrail to get the color to be not so black.
It's okay, we don't mind you putting diesel in with the paraffin, it's okay.
Yeah, I'm like I'm burning oil or something, yeah.
Microsoft is paying streamers to go through a Twitch mixer. Ah, okay. Hello, Dougal. Jaco?
Yo.
Just put a link to your stream in the Zibo user streams. When you go live, put a link there. Let the guys check. I mean, everybody's advertising. They drop a link. If somebody watches, they do. If they don't, they don't.
Oh, did you just post it there?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Can I drop a link into your...
Ooh, Mr. Mac, you're really soft.
Can I drop a link to your...
I don't think it's going to allow it. Just send it to me straight on Discord.
You can post it. I haven't got a Twitch account, a YouTube account anyway.
Nico, I'm just going to have to ask you about that intercept height again, the 3,400. What I've got on the FMS, on the last fix, WaveX, it's 3,400. Would it stop on that, even though I've...
It will stop wherever your MCP altitude is.
Okay, thank you.
I was just thinking that link might help people if they want some reading material.
Alright, guys, this is the link Mac is talking about. If you want to read up a little bit, there's some stuff to read.
Where'd you send it?
It's a private message, and your machine's busy bouncing there, eh? Look at that.
Yes,
line.
jeez.
Wow. It's in the stream, Jaco. It's in my YouTube stream. I'll put it here in Schematics chat. Hold on. I'll just share it here in Schematics chat as well.
Wasn't Jefferson the charts that we used to work off of when we were flying FSX back in the day? Because they were available free, some of them.
I can't say I used it.
I used Jefferson back in the day. I used to download and print out their charts.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, a long time ago, I used to, when I had the Microsoft Flight Simulator, I used to hunt all over the place for the charts. It was a real pain. That's a long time ago now.
Yep.
My life changed when I found the Zibo.
Yeah.
Well, Navigraph, if you buy their package, all their charts are Jefferson.
Yeah.
That's why I hunted that file out, or reference out for you, Nico.
I'm gonna have to top up the authors, seriously. I can't fly like this. This is killing me.
I can hear, I need a new hard drive.
No, I've got empty space. Since I got this NVMe drive and the other SSD for P3D, I've freed up one of my 3 terabytes, so I've got 9 terabytes dedicated that I can use for authors now.
9.
Yeah.
Your default looks different to mine. I don't, it's just colour. Let's stream mine.
Probably because I'm using xVision.
Yeah, could be.
Also, depending on haze and stuff like that, I think that has an element of input into it.
Are we there yet? Man, this is a long flight. 373 nauticals for top of descent. Damn it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to learn to play a guitar and sort of stand there and give us a concert.
A rendition.
Or walk up and down the cockpit giving us all free drink.
Yeah, that's mine. Looks pretty bland.
Hey,
Evening
we've got
all.
a follower.
Merlin Splasher.
Yeah.
Merlin Splasher, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining.
I think I need coffee. Who's with me? Guys, are we taking a 5-minute break? Let's go get coffee.
It's
Yeah, one for
past
me, please, while you're there, Nico.
If I had to drink coffee now, I'm doing an all-nighter. Don't tempt me. Tomorrow's my last day of work, Nico.
Where's Harkin when we need him?
I don't know. Why is it your last day of work? Are you coming back to South Africa? Jaco?
Say again?
Why is it your last day of work? Are you coming back
Oh,
to
no,
SA?
no, I'm talking about this week. It's
Oh.
my last day of work for the week. Oh, it's still 737 on Nico's. Haven't updated my name on Microsoft account for a long time. Hello, Steel 737. Are you in the Discord?
No, he's not yet. No, he's obviously watching the...
Yeah, he's probably just watching the stream now.
I see Uncle John has joined us quietly as well.
Sneaking in here.
I sneaked in quietly as well.
I know why Nico's streaming so much today.
Why?
He's trying to entice Zibo to issue a new fix.
Ah, you know me too well.
God, Nico, it's a long flight. My dinner's going to be a bit late.
How do I change my name?
Knarsus.
Yeah.
Is that you, Nico?
Yes, yeah. If you click on it, it actually takes you to Skymatics. My name on Mixer is Skymatics. Okay, it's definitely so. But on your chat, it still calls me Knarsus. You know how old that is?
I don't know. That's proper Afrikaans.
Knarsus. Knarsus and Oscar. Ja, jou pterodactyl.
Yes, we all. Wasn't there that was a story that had
Yes.
Knarsus character?
Yeah,
What
Knarsus
was
and
the story
Oscar.
then?
I think that was a
Knarsus
Dutch story that they translated for us in Afrikaans. Yeah, so the Dutch guys will probably remember Knarsus. You know what happened? My son, when we started playing together games and stuff, he was very small. I mean, he was like 3 or 4 years old. He would sit on my lap, and we had this one sniper game. And I used to, make it very fun for him. We would talk softly because we were hunting something or doing something, and then we would get excited, and we lived ourselves into this sniper game like nobody's business. And my name has been Skymatics for freaking ever. So I had this Steam or Origin account where it was called Skymatics. And eventually, as he grew older, it was so funny. First, my chin was on his head, then it was on his one shoulder. Then I had to look past him because he grew, taller and taller. And today he's almost 16. So there's no way he can sit on my lap anymore. But the fact of the matter is, at one point in time, he got his own PC, and his whole life revolved around the game we were playing. So I had to give my account onto that machine, so there went Skymatics, and he just became Skymatics, and I had to find a new name. Now we wanted to play Battlefield against each other. He was Skymatics, I had to be something else, and then I decided, okay, let's go for Knarses, you know. So I became Knarses, and then we started playing Battlefield 2, I think it was, against each other, and then 3, and so on, you know. And eventually I got my name back. He's now using something else, you know, but it took some persuading, because I mean, he grew up with the name Skymatics, and it's so funny. A lot of guys have actually asked me, hey, are you not that guy in this and that game? And I said, no, that's my son. And they go, yeah, right, sure, it's your son. I said, no, it's my son.
Man, I've been Mr. Jingles since I can remember, and Mr. Jingles is from the Green Mile.
Okay.
It's that little mouse.
The little mouse.
Oh, Merlin Splasher. Yes. Well, given that I have to stream from Chinatown, using Mixer is a better option for me. I've used Twitch as well, but I had too many hassles with having to stream using a VPN, so I just gave it up.
Okay, well, I don't know if I have to log out and log back in to change my name. I don't know, because my name definitely on Mixer is Skymatics. Everywhere I go, it's Skymatics. I don't know. It's.
You'd probably have to just sign out.
Sign
and then
out
sign
and
back
sign
in.
back in. There you go. Yeah, I had to sign out and back in. There you go. Now it's Skymatics.
Boom, Skymatics.
Dimitri,
Guys.
greetings. Sorry, I missed you there. We're talking too much nonsense here. Hello, Dimitri. Hello, Terry. Welcome. Yeah, Yaku, I think I need that coffee. We started talking about that, and then Knars just got in the way. So let me go and grab my coffee, guys. I will be 5 minutes or so. Just need to get some ice cold water into that kettle and boil it up. So it might take a 5 minutes or so. I shall be back. Leave your comments. I'm not blocking the guys on Discord, so your voices are open, guys. If somebody needs help and if you can help, just please help them. I'll be back just now.
Nico is not here. I am going to take his place.
Yeah, Hakan is very good. He can do that. Okay, Hakan, I trust you with that.
What are you talking about?
I have landed at Salt Lake City.
Hey, Jordan.
Another flight for the VA is done.
To do it all. Mow the lawn. Fly the VA flight.
Made breakfast.
Ugh.
It's a pilot life, brother. It's a pilot's life.
Furlough life.
This airport is terribly modeled, though. Oh my god, it's terrible. I didn't download a freeware one for it.
Didn't Mr. X make one for Salt Lake City?
Oh no.
Payware?
If he did, I'm not using it.
Payware. It's a nice approach to fly, though. I fly into Salt Lake City quite often.
Oh, definitely. It is beautiful. Ladies
Hakan.
and gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Nico's not here at the moment. When was the last time you guys did like a GA group flight on stream?
I don't know, sir.
That helicopter one a couple of weeks ago. Helicopter and GA one. Do you remember when he went out?
I'm completely out of my depth when it comes to helicopters.
No, some people were flying GA planes, others were flying helicopters. It was only a couple of weeks ago, I think. By me, it was 2 months ago.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Uncle John?
Out of interest, that last VGA I could find, I think it was the 2nd of May.
Second of May.
Yep. It's on YouTube video and it's also in Twitch.
When we went through the canyon, Mr. Matt.
That's it. Yep.
Somebody on frequency just said that there's an open mic. If you can hear this message, I'm Delta 1988. Just post a message if you can hear me.
Is there somebody on your mixer stream, Jakob?
No, that's somebody on frequency on that sim that said that there's someone with an open mic. Check your mic, please. But I checked my X-Pilot and I'm definitely not transmitting anything. But I know Nico also said when we were taking off that somebody had an open mic. So I'm just checking if it is me. If it's not me, it's probably Nico.
Okay, I'm back. No, you didn't hear me. I'm back. I'm back.
Welcome back.
See, I timed out on the Discord. Sorry, guys.
I was swearing while you are not here.
Sorry, man. Do you feel
Your
better?
turn because
No. Do you feel better now that I'm back?
of course.
Okay. Good. Yeah, I need more autos. That's one thing for sure.
A little bit jealous.
Jealous.
Jealous, dangerous.
Dangerous. Nico! Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. Perfectly.
We can hear you.
Perfectly, sir.
Uncle John is not available.
He's here in spirit, don't you worry. Still, to answer your question, SDKP6 is looking up. It's looking nice. Lots of work still needs to be done, but it really, really is nice. Uncle John left a message here, Hakan. He says he's in company, so he's listening to us, but he's obviously, you know, with a family and they're having their talk, you know, and he doesn't want to broadcast that to everybody.
I sent him PM.
Okay.
Nico, somebody just sent me a message on Xpilot. How do you like send a message directly to somebody or reply to somebody? Is there a way to?
There is,
do that?
there is, but it's one of the dot commands. It's something like .msg for message, .msg space, and the call sign space and the message, and then you send it back to him. But you should have a tab or something. I'm not sure. You know, I haven't used it in a while. I don't know.
There should be a tab if he's messaged you yet.
Yeah, he's messaged me, so I can reply to him. But I was like quite surprised of how he did that because
yeah, it's not
MSG.
MSG. What's your call sign, Yaku?
Delta 1988. Yes, I got it.
Yeah, now
What
I've
is it,
got
just
a
dot
MSG. No, dot
Yes.
MSG space call
Yes.
sign space message. And in Swift, it's opened up a new tab for me, so I can go and talk to you directly
Okay,
in the tab.
So dot message space your call sign Southwest.
Not your call
810?
sign. Not your call
No,
sign. Mine.
No, I'm saying.
Yeah.
Your Southwest
SBR
810.
R810, yeah.
Yes, and then
Space message.
oh.
There is a shortcut. I'm not sure if it still works. Yes, Yako, I got it. I'm not sure if it still works, but typically we should be able to type .r and then the message, and it should send it directly back to you, but I don't see it's happening. I think that's lost. I know in the old days we could do that. But while you have me in a tablet, in a tab, I mean, we can talk in the tab now the whole time. As long as you don't close the tab, it's a private message between us.
Nice. Ooh, that looks really nice.
One of the reasons I said I need more orthos. I'm definitely going to set up orthos for this region to make more. I'm 189 from top of descent, guys.
We're quite a way to go then.
I think I'm gonna load in on VATSIM and record you guys landing.
Oh my gosh, why you have to do this to me?
Thank you, Erwin and Bondi Blue. Yeah, hello. Sorry, you came in as I was making coffee, so apologies for the delay in greeting you, but I was not here. That's why I have the AFK message running there at the top, so sorry about that, but I'm back.
Speaking of your AFK message, fix your spelling.
Why? I'll have to go check it. Sorry. Thank you.
MESS. Oh, look at that wing flex. Oh my goodness. Jeez.
Lekker, man. Lekker.
Holy. Look at that. Ooh. It's probably as we're coming around or abeam this mountain range, getting some turbulence.
Thank you. Fixed it.
This view that I have right now is basically the view that I prefer when I fly in a real airplane. I absolutely just love this view. I'm still like a little child, like, please can I sit next to the window? Please can I sit next to the window? Never gets old.
Bondi Blue, as a matter of interest, I do not want to stream the PMDG model and go into an open, you know, stream / debate about it. I flew it twice yesterday, a couple of hours in fact, and it's really messed up my mind because it took me a few minutes to get that muscle memory thing sorted, you know, where you have to click left or right mouse button to do something opposed to how it works in X-Plane. But I'll say this, I'm really glad when I got back to X-Plane and to the Zibo.
Canuck. Hello Jordan, what's up brother? Thanks for the follow, man.
Bondi Blue, you only
Anytime.
download the Habitab and Terrain Radar once, and then you update them when they publish an update. It's got nothing to do with the Zibo and the Zibo updates. It's completely separate entities from separate developers. The three don't touch each other more than they do. You know, they've got no bearing on each other. When Zibo issues an update notification in the Zibo README that's in your Zibo folder, like he did like 3 versions ago, he said that he implemented something because the terrain radar is about to update, then obviously you need to keep an eye out for a terrain radar update, and you do it when necessary. But it's got nothing to do with the Zibo update process. All you do with the Zibo is you start with a full base, so 3.42 full, and then you add the latest fix, and that's totally separate thing. You're welcome. Why did you use WebFMC, Yok?
I don't like WebFMC. I've got it.
Just asking because there it is right by your mouse. You can.
I know it's right there, but why is it not loading up here?
Refresh it. Refresh it.
No, mine does the same thing. It stays white.
Mine works. No, then you probably need to update your plugins, but anyway.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Pilot Guy 707, in essence, yes. You just get the latest fix and you extract it into the Zibo folder and overwrite the old files. Alright, that is in essence what you do. But I am actually the guy who wrote the Zibo install guide, and I mean there's 40 pages of goodies that you need to really know and you need to be aware of. You know, it's all good and well you just drop files into other files and overwrite them, but there are tips and tricks and many things behind the scenes that have come through 2-3 years of development of the Zibo that you're going to miss if you scale it down to just a simple copy and paste and extract issue. So let me give you a hint. If you look in the description below the video, you click on show more, you will find my private hangar OneDrive link. If you follow that and you get to my OneDrive and you get to Explain 11 folder, the Zibo folder, go grab a copy of my Zibo install guide, just read through it, you know, make some coffee, spend 10 minutes or 20 minutes with it, and you know, just get the background information as to what happens. But you are correct, in essence that is what needs to happen. It's just simple extraction. Exactly, Dougal. Yeah, you've got to do it once proper, you know, because you need to look at calibrating Explain. You need to calibrate the Zibo itself in the Zibo tablet, and yeah, there are a multitude of things you need to set up correctly for it to work correctly. No, when you don't. What we do is I publish it in the Zibo pilots group, and you know, most guys who follow the Zibo project basically goes and checks the Google Drive every now and then, and they just get it. I've stopped publishing the release notes and stuff on other forums and servers where I'm involved with. So currently when there's an update, I would usually put it in the Zibo pilots group for the guys to see. So you guys are welcome to join us there on Facebook. Otherwise, the Zibo Updater is an automatic updater program for the Zibo. If you open that once a day and there is an update, it will also tell you if there is an update, and it will actually install the update for you. You know, so it's generally up to you to check if there's updates. But in a good week, Zibo releases 5 updates. In a slow week like last week, he was away for a couple of days. You know, he didn't do a single update, so he's probably working on something right now. But yeah, in essence, it's up to you to check if there are updates. Steel, yeah, sorry I didn't see your thing there, your comment, but you're right, he was away for a couple of days. He came back, when was it? When did he tell me he was back? Let me see. Where's my calendar? When did he come back? He came back only on Wednesday, so he's been home for 2 days, you know. Mr. Jingles.
Yo. What's up?
No, I'm just going to pause your stream. I'm going to minimize it. I'll come back when you land. Then I can have a look at what's happening when you land. Okay.
No problem.
Alright, so let's look at something quickly. No, that's not what I want to look at. Let's close this. Let's go to display capture. I'm not sure how many of you guys are aware of this little program, but while we are talking about it, I just want to quickly show you guys the Zibo Updater. Yeah, the thing with the updater is exactly the same. Let me tell you what the big problem is with both the updater and the Zibo is people don't read. When a notice like this comes up, it's so easy to just click the X. If there is an urgent message, it comes up here at the bottom with a big red envelope, and you click on it and it tells you please delete certain files or add certain files or do this or do that or whatever, and people disregard that. All they are interested in is the little cloud at the top, and when there's an update they click on the cloud and it brings the update, disregarding any other instructions. Now if you don't use the updater, the other place where you are supposed to check every single time is in the aircraft folder. There's my Zibo in the readme file. When there is something specific that you have to do, Zibo will give you the instruction right there. Alright, so let's find an example quickly. There, like that. Zibo expressly tells the users the old saved switches state don't work. Delete the file. It gives you the name and it tells you where it is located. And the big problem we find is people do not read this. They don't care for it. They are too busy, you know, putting the cart in front of the horses, extracting things, getting it done, and then they come and they complain, oh no, it didn't work, because they didn't do their part in the whole situation. You know, there is a certain responsibility that a Zibo user has. It's his responsibility to make sure his Zibo works at the end of the day, not Zibo. Zibo publish it, I do the support on it. You know, that's our role in it. If you don't look after yourself, unfortunately it sometimes bites you a little bit. And this is the main thing. People don't read. They think it's not important. They skip things and they just run. And unfortunately they trip, you know. Just that's the two reasons why a Zibo update doesn't work normally. 9 out of 10 times, that's it. Cheers, Dougal. Go enjoy your curry. Sounds like you're in a hurry.
Same for me tonight. might be tomorrow.
Hello, Captain Rick. Well, Steel, yeah, you're right. It happens to me in the real world too. I'm an IT support guy. I've been for 25 odd years. I've specialized in various different IT fields. And I can tell you one thing. People don't read. They just don't read. And it's so easy to bitch and moan and throw the baby out with the bathwater, you know. I mean, people go crazy sometimes. And they don't like it when you tell them, hey, you know, just go read the manual, unfortunately. But that's where your answer lies. And for the guys who don't read, then they just ask questions and we just answer it. You know, I've come to a point, me personally, where sometimes I still get irked, I still get upset, but it's getting less and less and less, because I'm not going to change the whole of society. People don't read, so you know, you can fight against it, or you can just smile and give them an answer and wave them off.
It's not so bad if you're charging them for it, Nico.
Yeah, I mean, for the amount of money we charge for this mod, I mean, Zibo, he's a multi-millionaire, you know. I mean, he's a billionaire. He can take this, man. No, I'm kidding. Please don't quote me. I'm kidding.
No, I realise that.
I'm kidding. No, I mean, shit. We've made millions from this product, you know. Pilot.
It's probably gonna.
Yeah, sorry, Reggie.
Yeah, it's probably going to be one of the most developed aircraft, I think, if it carries on.
Pilot Guy 707, Zibo from the outset said that he will make the most realistic 737 in any simulation. That is his goal. It's always been. So talking about any system, whether it's pressurization, whether it's electrical, whether it's hydraulic, I guarantee you tonight he will make it as in the real world. So anything that you as a real pilot might miss right now, take heart, he's working on it. It might not happen today or tomorrow, but Zibo, unlike what many people think, a lot of people give me the idea when I talk to them that, you know, Zibo wakes up in the morning and he gets this bright light bulb go up and, you know, on above his head. Oh, let's do the wheels today. Oh, tomorrow we'll do the engines. It doesn't work that way. There's a whole plan that's set out. There's a whole project plan, and he runs according to the plan. Every now and then I take him on a tangent, you know, because I noticed something, or he sits and he watched one of my streams and he says to me, Nico, I saw something on your stream. I fixed this, or I added this, or because of something I saw on your stream. And I go, yeah, Zibo, thank you, awesome. Or we would talk about something here, and you know, the next moment it's fixed. We all know he was sitting here. He's probably looking at a stream right now. Hello, Zibo. I don't know if he is, but you know, there's a probability. So at the end of the day, Zibo is a master craftsman at what he does. He's an absolute genius, and every now and then he does, you know, go on a little bit of a tangent, but the game plan has always been the same. When he was on one of my streams a week or two ago, he actually told us about some of the things that he wants to implement that is also going to have great value for the systems behind the scenes. I can't remember what it was, and I think it was actually on Twitch, so it wasn't recorded. But anyway, we were talking, we had a real pilot from Ryanair here with us, Pilot Sasso, and we were talking about one of the advanced systems, and Zibo actually floored us when he said, oh, I'm going to implement this and this and this, it's coming, and it is so advanced. There's no other simulator that I know of that does this, you know, so we'll see. Pilot guy, yes, we have Jan from the team. We have Flight Deck to Sim, obviously you guys know him. We've got Pilot Sasso, we've got Faye, we've got Twixter. I can probably think of 5 other extra qualified type-rated pilots, both captains, instructors, examiners, as well as first officers. Jorge is one of them, another one that is publicly known. I don't want to mention names that are not publicly known. So the real world guys involved here, like Twixter for instance, I've been in aviation for a long time, in real world, in and out of the aviation game myself. I have known master pilots, guys who are actually qualified master pilots, and when I look at Twixter's resume, he blows all of them out of the water. That guy is just a genius, beyond genius. He is so qualified, and he is also, he used to be an examiner. You know, he was the guy who, you know, literally said if you could fly or not, you know. So the amount of knowledge that's in here is absolutely amazing. The real world guys constantly talk to him, so I'm confident it will work out well in the end. Mark, yes, hiding the seats comes from the VR guys. Okay, somebody that doesn't fly in VR shouldn't really need the seats to be removed, and that's why it was, you know, one of those things that never really took post. But the VR guys complained, and I think that was a brilliant move just to accommodate the VR guys. Hello, another Gene. Good morning. Oh, I better stop talking. You go, Reggie. I'm gonna start doing my rest of my homework.
Yeah, I'm descending now.
I'm almost gonna descend. I better start my preparation now. Oh God, I hate this thing at the bottom We'll come back to this one. You're not going to worry too much about that one yet. Let's do this programming. 200, 150, 100. So 260, 27, 26. QNH Ultimate 2996
1015.
Yeah, I'm flying in inches now because it's America, yeah. Right, there we go. So that has been done for us. We've already set that. We've set that we need 2906 here.
What's your approach runway, Nico?
21. 2906. Alright, let's quickly see. Aye. No difference. Bondi Blue, no, this is WebFMC, and the tool that you see there, that is Sim Toolkit Pro. WebFMC gets loaded into your plugins folder. It is incorporated in Sim Toolkit Pro, and this is why I have the ability to pop it up like this. I can run it off my tablet, my smartphone, whatever, you know, it's just a web interface, and it's perfectly integrated into Sim Toolkit Pro. Yeah.
Hello, Kevin. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for following.
And
It's
Waldo.
a pleasure, Jaco.
Sorry. Waldo, yeah, I agree.
Sending you something there, Jaco.
Bondi Blue, let me answer you this way. X-Plane has been in existence for almost as long as the Microsoft Flight Simulator franchise. Unlike Microsoft, it has never betrayed the community. Microsoft has done it twice already. Okay, my personal feeling is that they're going to have to win my mind, body and soul over before I will ever trust them again. I don't trust them. They have proven themselves to create a bit of a mess in the flight simulator community, unfortunately, and they're going to have to get past that on their own. Secondly, there are children in the flight simulator world, there are more mature people, and then you've got the old hands. The old hands you're not going to change at all. The guys in the middle you might persuade to run dual systems. The kids you will most probably lose, okay, because they like eye candy and they, you know, run after the hype. The one thing that Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 has failed to disclose as yet is the cost. Okay, I reckon that at least 3/4 of the users who are today wanting to go to the Microsoft 2020 do not realize the actual cost of what it will cost in terms of hardware, in terms of internet, in terms of the investment that's going to be necessary to actually run it. Then we come back to our 3 types of simmers I've just mentioned. How many kids, how many guys in the middle, and how many old hands really want to go and spend $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 on a computer to run Microsoft Flight Sim 2020? I think a lot of people, the cost, the barrier to entry into that sim is tremendous. You can probably get away with a mediocre machine, but you will never have what they are advertising now on a mediocre machine. If you don't have a proper 2080 Ti or better card, you're going to suffer to run the high-end stuff. It's going to create, if you look at the sales model that they released, the 3 levels of entry level, mid-level and high-end stuff, the guys in the entry level will never be satisfied, because they'll never get to the top end unless they spend the money. And so finances, more than anything else, is going to be the factor that is going to determine whether the people go to Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. The eye candy we've got in X-Plane already, most of it. So here and there they've got 1 or 2 things X-Plane does not have. Give X-Plane another year or 2, I'm sure the guys will catch up again. So I don't think, in terms of the old hands and the loyal guys, there will be much of an upset. The kids will run, shiny thing, ooh, there we go. They run until they find out what it cost. So we'll see. Between the cost versus benefit factor has not been answered yet. We'll see. That's going to determine what happens to X-Plane. But X-Plane's been here for many years. It's not going to go away. Not very soon. I've just started my descent, chaps.
I got a camera set up on the runway. Actually, Jacko, I sent you a link. If you're around still.
Fire department are about 5 minutes from finishing their lunch. Can you do a go around, please?
Yes, sir. Thanks, Bondi Blue. This is Active Sky Performance Clouds, by the way. It's just the stock standard clouds that comes with Active Sky. I love them.
How far out are you guys? Nautical miles?
67 until the end of descent. 70 until
Perfect.
the actual 70 nauticals until the actual runway.
Perfect.
I'm about 100 nautical miles out.
When you're a few minutes out, Nico, from lining up for final, let me know. I'm gonna hit the record button. We'll put together a little video.
Looks like I'm in Orbx country now. We'll see when we get under the clouds. We should be in Orbx country now. Should have good auto coverage from them.
It's beautiful here.
Yeah, I love this area. What do you mean, Bondi Blue? What updates? Are you talking about the clouds? Are you talking about the weather? What exactly are you referring to there? Because I mean, obviously the clouds and the weather will update when necessary. The only difference between Vulcan and the old version is just the display engine. It didn't mess with anything else. It's just a different engine to display things. Yeah, no, it does. Active Sky, every 15 minutes it will update. Whatever interval you set it to be. So this airport does not have a VOR. There is one on the other side of the runway, but it's off center, so I can maybe use that, but it's kind of silly to have it anyway. We'll put it in there. 11550. Right, well, at least we've got that. Let's put it in the other side, because otherwise I won't see it. 11550. Because it's RNAV, we don't want the ILS active. Yeah, Bondi Blue, just make sure you get the latest version of Active Sky. They brought out a new beta the other day, so just make sure
Nico, what do you mean with the RNAV? You don't want the ILS active?
If you put an ILS frequency as an active frequency in your nav1 or nav2 or in your MMR, there is a chance that it will interfere with the actual RNAV. It's just the thing they do. They don't put anything. Make sure that there is no ILS.
Okay, so you take it out of the active.
Yeah, just put it on standby. ILS on standby.
Sorry guys, let's go get food.
Pilot guy, it's not supposed to matter, but remember we are in the development phase of this aircraft, and one of the things, I mean, I'll ask Zibo if he's fixed it already, but there are two things I know from this mod. Is ILS shouldn't be active in RNAV in the approach because it can interfere. It's probably just a programming issue that needs to be resolved. And the other thing is you cannot have a GLS code active when you take off. If you have a GLS active during takeoff, it disregards LNAV, VNAV completely. It just doesn't work. And again, that's probably just a coding issue that Zibo needs to solve. But for the time being, it is what it is. You know, until it's resolved, unfortunately, we have to, you know, work around it.
It looks like I'm way too high. Why?
Same here. I've also noticed I'm about 4,000 feet too high.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back.
See that there, Hakan?
Yeah, and me. It's, well, oh dear.
Hello, Chris. How are you, sir?
I told you the fire department would be back in about 5 minutes.
Hello, Hakan. Welcome back.
Hello. Chris,
I'm passing about 6,000 feet above the runway at the moment. It's still descending. What on earth has happened?
Just bring it down faster until you get to 10,000 feet there, Red.
Hey, Kev, how are you doing?
I'm alright, Chris. How's yourself?
Not bad, man. Not bad.
Hey Chris, I've logged into VATSIM, and I'm now streaming the mixer to show the landing for everyone coming in. The landing cam.
Copy that.
Fame at last, eh?
No pressure, right?
None.
Screw you.
Well, it all depends if actually X-Pilot's working, so we'll see if planes actually come into sight. Because there's nothing at this airport, no planes. Just me.
Nico?
Yes.
I need to practice in English, sir, because I will be a meeting on Monday. So let's start speaking Oxford English with you.
No ways. Not now.
Why?
I'm concentrating on landing.
Ah,
You can start. You can start. I'll answer you in my Afrikaans English. Okay. But Oxford English, that's asking a bit much from me right now.
Hello, Chris, I said. How are you, sir? I said.
Oh, sorry, I can't. Hello, I can't.
How are you, sir? I am fine.
Right, I had to bail out. Why? I was high. Everything looked right in the FMS, but it just came in high. So I tried to land down the road, but I have to go because I've got to put the dinner on. I'm late.
The people of Cambridge and Cambridge University have issues with your comment, Half.
What kind of comment, sir? Could you please?
Well, they
go into
want
detail?
to know why you're biased towards Oxford English. What's wrong with Cambridge English?
It doesn't matter.
It's closer. It's closer to Essex, Mac.
I need Chris's English.
I've got to go, guys. I have to go. Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Bye then.
Bye bye.
Bye.
That was sudden.
Jaco,
Yo.
this approach, for some reason, it starts late. I had to lose about 4,000 feet coming in here now. It's crazy how high it actually brought me in.
Make me even more nervous than what I already am. Thank you very much.
I had to use vertical speed and I had to dive at 3,000 feet per minute to catch up on the actual VNAV path.
I've descended with a vertical speed about 50 miles ago. I'm at almost at Healy now, 34 nautical miles out, and I'm at 11,700, and I need to be at 9.5. So.
All right. Well, I am throwing out all the anchors I've got. My wheels are down now. I've pulled the first flap already. I'm on my way to Opti now, and then it's literally left turn and land. There's the runway already. There's the runway.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nico approached the runway. Therefore, sterilized cockpit is available right now. Porting is not allowed.
Nico, you do switch over your nav 1 and nav 2 to your ILS on finals,
There's
right?
no ILS available on this runway. I don't know where you get ILS.
I said that the antenna is broken this morning.
No, that's a different aircraft. Airport. Jaco, I don't know. I didn't see ILS. That's why I took RNAV.
It says ILS or localizer runway 21.
Okay, no, then you saw something I didn't, because I'm on RNAV. Obviously, if you're flying an ILS, you need to set it correctly. Yes, sir, you are correct. I'm flying Ian. I can actually create an ILS type landing right now with Ian, but we're not going to do that.
I need to learn French English, Nico. You said African English, but I need French English.
Parlez-vous français?
I need to learn French English.
Yeah.
I see you, SWA 10.
There we go. Alright, we're getting close.
Some light rain.
You're lucky.
Which one is the right runway?
21. Oh, I can actually use the Ian. Let's use Ian. There we go. FAC is available and glide path. There's the runway right in front of me.
Erwin, what do you mean, sir?
Erwin, no, this morning we were talking about runway 28 at EIDW. That's not serviceable. There's a temporary ILS set up. That's what he was referring to. Right, well, Ian seems to work. What's our go around altitude here? Quick, read fast.
Oh. It's
3-4.
Approaching 2-1.
Alright, well, we on Ian. I've used Ian on RNAV now to simulate the ILS anyway, so I'm
No.
very happy in this is.
Mr. Broach for me is 4,200.
Yeah, not for me.
On
Oh, there,
Mayday,
5,000. I found it. I
mayday.
found it. It's 5,000 for me.
Mayday. There is a cat on the runway. You can't land.
Ah,
Go around, please.
Suga wena.
Only thing on the runway is the camera right now.
And
There is a cat.
Shh, my Ian brought me
Cat.
completely off center here. Can you believe it? So I'm flying it manually now. Shh.
Nico, if you land this runway, everyone will pronounce you cat killer. Don't land.
Cat killer. Let's see how many pieces we can make it.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Go around. Long landing.
I'm in the box, don't talk nonsense.
No, you are not.
I was in the box.
And if the cat swipes you with his paw on landing, it can catapult you back into the air.
You see, Hakan, you talk so much nonsense. I didn't even set my auto brakes. Even Erwin is saying shh. You see, now I had to use manual braking.
While you were in 10,000 feet, you should do that. You should have done that.
Finn, thank you very much. You're the only guy paying attention here. Hakan.
Sir.
166 foot per minute. Perfect landing. I love that. And I love this effect from the other camera system, this XP realistic thing. It's just amazing.
After cat died, so it doesn't make sense, sir.
It doesn't matter. The cat's dead. It doesn't matter. Hakan?
Sir?
I think you watched that real world video of me in the cockpit that's on my YouTube channel, right?
Yes.
Did you see what we did with the cat?
What we did?
We called ATC, we told him about the cat, and they sent the fire brigade and they were chasing it next to the runway while we were taking off with the 800 in Cape Town. Go look that video, you'll see the captain is looking over there to see where's the cat. While we were holding short of runway 19, there was a Comair British Airways 800 in front of us. We were in the Mango one, and I was in the jump seat, and this black cat walked right in between us, and we all started laughing, and we had to call ATC. They had to come and catch him, try and catch him at least, but I think he got away. At least he didn't get on the actual runway. But it's there, it's in the video, you'll see. Anyway, okay, so XP Realistic is the shaking, all the shaking and rattling and everything that you see in the cockpit, all the movement comes from XP Realistic. So let me show you control panel. This is what it does, you know, it gives you a whole bunch of things that you can set, and the touchdown main, for instance, this is what happened when we land. You see the kind of shake.
Explain.
Huh?
Realistic, explain.
Yeah, XP Realistic. Yeah, it makes it more realistic. It gives you all the shakes and the movement in the cockpit and thing, you know. So I love it. It really works well. But it didn't save all my settings. So I'm going to have to redo it. But I'll wait until the first service pack comes out before I do it, because it seems there is a bit of a problem with it. Right, so even with all your talking, Hakan, I didn't run off the runway. I actually made it. Who's next? Who's landing next, and how far are you? Yaku?
It's Yaku. I am 2 nautical miles from Healy.
Okay, alright. So it gives me time to taxi a little bit.
Sir, runway is closed. You need to find a way.
I'm 35 nautical miles out.
Yeah, you're not far. I'm just watching Nico taxi.
Nico, why was there such a height discrepancy on your approach there? Is it because ATC would bring you down?
No, there was no ATC. What happened was, it seems the dip from the one waypoint to the next waypoint was just excessive. it was just too much. And I mean, as the pilot in command, it's my responsibility to then catch up with that VNAV path, which we eventually did. But I mean, it was still damn close. And then right there, you know, if you watch the stream, you would also see the RNAV localizer. Your final approach course is like, how many degrees was that off? 3, 4, 5 degrees off the center line, and I had to, you know, even take over at the end, you know, to fix it up.
Nico,
I love that, Mark. I love that. Sorry, I can't say.
Mark says something.
Yeah, Mark says that Hakan should be a distraction setting in the failure menu.
Please tell this to Zibo team.
I'll tell him. I'll tell him.
You gonna meet up with me at the cargo area or no?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. In actual fact, no. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna park here, but I'll come with my camera that way. I'll come sit here next to you.
It's not my. It is not my fault, Mark. It is Nico's fault. He's experienced, but always forget something and landing some wrong runways.
Oh my goodness, we're getting shaken in this cockpit.
Cat in a box. Oh yes. And sorry, Ayabanda Digital. Yeah, thank you for the subscription. Much appreciated. Nice to have you as part of this mad family. You're either gonna like it and love it, or you're gonna hate it. But we love it.
Hey, dislike guy is not here again.
This like guy needs to go play with these toys somewhere else.
It simulates the turbulence well, Yako, eh?
Yeah, it's pretty damn nice, this XP realistic. I'm not gonna lie, that was money well spent.
Oh yes, for sure.
It just gives me a heck of a fright every time this guy sneezes. It's like we're getting attacked or something. Like, achoo!
It's a good job they only. It's a good job they only added a sneeze, eh?
Wow.
Oh wow.
Chris, everyone laughing, but I can't because I don't understand what's happening, sir.
Look on my stream.
This airport, is it? Like, I'm just landing at the default. I don't know what the scenery is gonna look like. I've never landed at this airport.
That's fine. Look at my stream, Markan. Are you watching my stream?
Dangeros.
Look. Look.
Danger, COVID-19.
It's sneezing.
Oh, that's funny.
Hakan is in teenage mode today.
Absolutely. He had a good rest of some sorts, I'm sure.
I need to read lots of documents. I try to plan in my mind. Therefore, I speak unnecessarily here, sir. I don't know. Everyone makes fun with me, so I'm going to go to my bed and cry.
Oh, Harker.
Shame.
Somebody call the wambulance.
Yes, since I need to do that.
It's nice to hear you in teenage mode, Hakan.
Teenage mode,
Yeah,
sir.
Just added a little bit of speed brake.
I had to run almost the whole descent on speed brake, full speed brake, just to keep it intact.
Shh, ladies and gentlemen, Terminator is here. Be careful.
There's the airport.
Airport is distracted, sir, by the F-16s.
Yeah, just be careful that you land on the right runway, not on the Air Force base next to it. Just slightly to the right and further on.
I think I'm gonna mute you guys.
Yeah,
Coming in
true
on
that.
21, right?
You're coming
Runway
in on
21,
21. Yeah.
Runway is closed. Even there is no LS here.
God.
Go and drink your milk, Hakan.
Yeah, that is too early, sir. Just before sleeping, I need to. Nico, I think dislike guys catch coronavirus, sir.
Ooh, Sky Medics, welcome to the stream.
There you are.
I still don't see him.
Yeah, I see him. I put a link to the stream. There you go.
I've got his stream. I'm on his stream.
I also posted mine for the landings.
Nico, would you like to fly another one?
No, I can't. No, I've had enough. Yes, I've flown hours and hours today. If I fly anything, it will probably just be a helicopter.
Yako, I think you need to slow down.
I'm trying. I've got
Put out your
speed
gear.
brakes.
Put out your gear. Put out your gear.
Why don't you share your cockpit on Discord, sir? We would like to see it.
No, man, just follow his link. Go to the Zibo user streams. Just follow his link. He's there. Yako, can I put you on my stream so the rest of the world
Yeah,
can
of
see what you do?
Go for gold. Make
There's-
it even worse than what it already is.
Alright, so guys, that's Yaku. That's not me, that's Yaku. So, Yaku, you've got 40 people watching you now.
My goodness.
No pressure.
No pressure, right?
Then. 40 people, 40 people.
I'm going to mute. I'm going to mute, Hakan.
Don't forget to set approach, Yako.
Turn, yeah.
You're gonna have to turn manually. The aircraft cannot make that turn. Turn manually. Kick off that autopilot. Turn. You're gonna
I'm turning.
overshoot it. Vlieg hom met die hand. Flaps. You're gonna underspeed. You're gonna stall. There's your stall buffer.
I'm checking it.
Ladies and gentlemen, a pilot is approaching the runway. Everyone must be careful in the land.
I'm moving my camera.
I sent ambulances and fire truck.
I've got the broom. Don't worry.
Holy. Here we go.
Nico's got the broom and I've got the buckets.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola takes blood off cement pretty easily, right, boys?
With the runway lights approaching is easy, sir. Without runway lights, you need to do that.
Yeah.
Yaku, your speed brakes are deployed.
Yeah. Thank you, Nico.
Yeah, he's got this.
Yeah.
He's got this.
Go Yaku. If you can't do it, no one can.
Just don't know why it took me such a weird intercept.
Change your view angle, sir.
Why?
Because this is not true.
Jy gaan jouself moet mute hoor.
Are you sweating yet, Yako?
Say again?
Are you sweating yet?
I'm sweating. My palms are sweaty, that's for sure.
Knees weak, arms are heavy.
Record the localizer.
No, it's okay. Flaps 30 now.
That's it, Yako.
runway
Straight forward from now.
There we go.
ILS will establish.
Spokane traffic, Delta 1988 is on finals
Runway 21. I'm sitting here sweating on your behalf. You know how bad it is. I'm sitting here. Your simulator is now where mine is. I just want to grab the stick. I just want to start flying this thing.
Why am I overspeeding all of a sudden?
Getting lower. You need to get lower.
Reduce your speed.
My speed is reduced.
No.
My VREF is 146.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hey, be careful about my cat.
How can the pieces that are left you don't want? Don't worry. I properly landed on it.
But I remember that guy said 160 until 5 DME and then reduced to...
Forget it. Just land.
Yes.
That was this morning.
Man, take the control. Take the control.
Taking it over now.
Pull up. Pull up.
Stuck on. Poor guy.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
You're doing marvelous, Yago.
Yaku, just don't listen. Just go. Just do what you need to do.
Oof.
Wrong angle.
I'm high.
That's okay.
No problem. The runway is long enough for you.
Continue. Whoa.
Looking good, buddy.
Very well done. Very
Looking good.
Very well recovered. Looking good. Good stuff. Sorry guys, the stream is buffering a little bit.
Perfect, Yago.
Perfect. Oh.
They're lying.
They're lying.
Brake. Just step on your brakes and reversers.
Yeah. Didn't press my button to activate my reverses.
Yeah, so you gave it actually power again.
Yeah,
just step on your brakes because your auto brake is engaged.
Jacko, since the other guys are so polite, they are lying. This was terrible landing, sir. Please.
Very nice landing.
No, this is terrible landing. So please stop.
I saw you hit the box with the cat in it.
I actually think he just went over it. He just skipped over it. Who knows?
I see the red dots every 6 feet, so yeah, he must have got right over it.
I saw a flat cat.
Fortunately, my cat is alive.
Okay.
I'm beginning to think this observer in the control tower in the blue check shirt needs to go and have to the opticians and have his eyes retested.
Jacko, don't take me serious because I many times broken my aircraft while landing, sir. They are knowing that.
Yeah, so that's Yaku over there.
Is that it for VATSIM landing?
I don't know who else is inbound that's on VATSIM that we can actually see and watch.
Okay, traffic November Delta 1988 vacated runway 21.
Your runway vacation is perfect, sir.
Oh God.
Listen, we're gonna do this again, guys. Thank you so much for spending the time with us. We are as mad as we sound. We are sometimes. Sometimes we just need to let loose. We'll be serious tomorrow again. Gentlemen, ladies, have a very good rest of your Sunday. I'm gonna log off and stop the stream now. Guys on Discord, I'll be with you in a second. If you guys want to join us on Discord, just follow the link below the video and you can have fun.
Nico, just a
you're
second.
seeing this? Why am I? My reverses are still out. That's why.
Yeah. Okay. Now, Arkan and Terminator, what are you guys trying to tell me?
Terminator, please go ahead, sir. I will tell you after you.
Okay.
I wasn't telling anything.
I thought you were speaking.
Okay.
Somebody was speaking with Arkan there. Sorry. Okay, Hakan.
No one speaks with me, even Uncle John.
Okay, so Hakan, what's your story?
So my story, just I have taken off from class. You need to wait for my landing.
No, Hakan. I'm not waiting 2.5 hours for you to land. We'll see you tomorrow. Cheerio, guys. Bye-bye.
See you, Nico.
Bye.